HCAM News is supported by our viewers and by Hopkinton Drug, located in this historic New England town since 1954. They are a multifaceted store dedicated to providing clients with an array of healthcare options.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, we talk with Hopkinton Water Sewer Manager and weather enthusiast Eric Carty about the upcoming weather trends. We have the latest in Hiller sports, plus much more. But first, Hopkinton High School recently hosted their annual Seniors Halloween Costume Contest.
Congratulations to Bert and Ernie. Nice job. Next, we have Best Overall Small Group. The winner is Pac-Man. Nice job. Like the sound of that. All right. Next, we have Best Overall Large Group. The winner is Stranger Things. Nice job. Next is Most Original or Creative Single or Duo, and the award goes to the Lorax and Uncler. Nice job. The next category is most original or creative small group, and the winner is Holy Cows. Okay, next is most original or creative large group, and the winner is Subway Surfers. Okay, the next category is the most engaging individual or group, and the winner is Toy Story.
Andy's coming!
Yeah, I think so. Yes, they got one.
And last but not least, for the funniest, the winner is Peasants and King. All right, congratulations, everybody. You did a wonderful job. Yeah, we're going to ask everybody if you can just gather in the middle. We're going to take a group photo.
Look up to the crow's nest here for me.
Hello, everybody. We are joined by Hopkinton Water Sewer Manager Eric Carty. Eric, how are you?
I'm doing well, Tom. Thank you. How about yourself?
Doing fantastic. We got some nice weather coming up this weekend and throughout the rest of this week. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But first, how's everything going at the DPW? I'm sure you guys are busier than ever.
Yeah, it's real busy. There's just so many projects going on in town. We actually had our first big break in quite a while on Monday up on Eastview Road that took almost the entire day to fix there. So we lost a little bit of water there. The good news is that we've had, after our dry summer, a pretty good rainy stretch that's brought us almost back to normal. So, but yeah, the projects are going well with this little bonus weather here. We've been able to get out and get some more stuff done before the cold weather sets in. So, we're dealing with the downtown project. We've got a lot going on with that. The gas company's doing replacement lines up on Hayden Row, so we're busy with that, and a couple new subdivisions that are going in. So, yeah, we're all over the place. It makes the day go by quick.
Absolutely, I bet. And looks like right now we're going to get some pretty good weather moving in. Temperatures could get up to high 60s, perhaps even low 70s this weekend. So you track the trends, and we post the your weather trends on our website, hcam.tv. What should we expect? It's been kind of a wild ride weather-wise. We've gone down to the 40s. Now we're up to almost the 70s. What's next?
Yeah, it's all over the place. Yeah, it's funny. We just had last week, every year, Mike Manser, the highway manager, he holds his pre-winter meeting for all the guys here, water, sewer, and highway to get ready. So never too soon to get ready for when the winter months come. But when you get a nice stretch for this, it's a big benefit. So yeah, so the next really the next 10 days look like they're going to be way above normal, and this weekend we could have some potentially record-setting days. I think I saw a statistic the other day that we've only had one 80-degree day ever recorded in the month of November in this area, and that was, I think it was back in the 1950s, they said. So could get close to that, but unfortunately, the streak's not going to last. Like I said, we've been up and down. I just finished doing the October totals. Our highest temperature in October was 74 degrees, and we made it down to just below freezing, 32.4. And like I said, the rain was beneficial. It was great to have that back. We were back to almost 4.6 inches of rain. So that's really helped us out. So yeah, let's enjoy this weather while we can, because as we know, it's it's always going to change. The outlook is for the last couple of weeks in November, and then in December to go back the other way. Basically, what they're predicting right now is a La Nina setup. And just briefly, that's just a cold waters out in the Pacific Ocean. And those cold waters influence the jet stream and how it affects us. And it basically kind of makes for a front-end loaded winter, meaning we get the cold early on, months of December, and above average precipitation. And then as we go through, January and February, it tends to tail off, and we get a little bit more warmer than average weather. So that's the general forecast. They try to look at setups that we are in now and how they equate to when they've seen this in the past, and try to average them all together. So as you know, it could always change, and we could get the complete opposite. But for the most part, they're fairly good observations, and they've been able to look at those past records and come up with the general idea of what it's going to be. So that's what they're looking at right now.
So perhaps we will have a white winter or a white Christmas.
That's possible. Yeah, it's definitely higher precipitation. So it's just, we're here in the East Coast. We're always seem to be right on that fine line. And we're such a small state. If that jet stream just splits the state in half, we could have snow down in one area and warm and rain on the other side. So it's always interesting around here to try to predict what's going to go on, even days before the events come.
Yeah, and I think we had a good amount of that over the last couple of years, where you have rain close by and a lot of snow close by as well. You just never know.
Yeah, and people tend to forget too that even when we get some of the borderline rain events, the highway spent a lot of time the last couple of years. We haven't really had real big amounts of snow, but a lot of these storms, even when it's just rain and it's on the borderline cold, there was a lot of storms where they had to go out and treat the roads because it was borderline turning to ice. So even though people just tend to think it's got to be a big snowstorm to respond, but there was a lot of activity around the salting areas because of the borderline mix that we received.
And what about all this rain we just got? Did that make any problems for you guys at the DPW, or make it hard to work in those conditions?
Well, the one good thing is that because we were so dry, we had one rainstorm that was almost 3.5 inches. I'm sorry, 4.5 inches. And generally when we have that and we've already had rain and the ground is soaked, we get in real trouble, especially on the sewer system, and we get flooding. But we were able to make it through pretty easily because the ground was actually kind of hard. So a lot of it just ended up basically is rolling off, which is not good in terms of getting water back into the aquifers, but was good to keep areas, some areas from flooding. The downhill areas had a little bit, but so it wasn't like a normal storm when we've already had wet conditions and we got it and we're in trouble. So we kind of lucked out with those kind of big events there. And we're in the process too of draining Lake Maspinock for its annual drawdown to help with the weed kill, the problem weeds that are over there. So, generally every time we try to do the extended drawdown, which is what we're doing, it seems we always end up getting a lot of November rains that make that battle even more difficult as well.
Well, you guys do great work. And what's coming up for the DPW? Any big projects that you're going to be working on as we head into the winter months? Yeah,
so all through the winter, as everyone well knows, we have an issue with one of our wells that has a elevated level of PFAS, which the state mandates needs to be treated. So we had money approved, and we'll be working on that throughout the winter. They'll be setting that up over at well 6. There's going to be vessels set up that will filter the water through pressure-treated means, and that will remove the PFAS. So that will be going on all winter long, weather pending, as much as we get in. And the hope is to have that online by May to have full PFAS removal.
All right. Well, we know you're busy, so we'll let you get back to it. Thanks so much for taking some time to tell us about the weather trends, and hopefully we'll have a reasonable winter.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me on, Tom.
We're going to take a quick time out. A whole lot more ahead. Don't go anywhere. HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance.
Help your community to collect food for the Project Just Because Hopkinton Food Pantry, the Scouting for Food Drive.
Place food items for donation in plastic bags near your mailbox by 10 a.m. on Saturday.
Some items the food pantry is in most need of include
Gift cards,
Canned meats,
gluten-free foods,
baking items,
paper and cleaning products, and toiletries.
If you wish to donate but don't have enough time to shop, you can donate online.
Thank you for helping our local residents in need.
Believe it or not, we are heading into playoff time for MIAA fall sports. Here's a look at what happened in week 7 of the Hopkinton Hillers fall sports season. On Monday, October 17th, Hiller girls soccer took on Holliston. The Hillers got the scoring going early and often. Here at the turf fields, as it is sent forward by Paige Kutchman. Over in the midfield area, there's Madison Recupero sending it over to Emerson Joy. And now Nina Zuganetos over to Clark's shot, and it's deflected, loose ball, put in! 1-0 Hillers, just like that. Joanna DuPont on the deflection. Great start for the Hillers. The score comes 23 seconds into action. Up to Joy. Nina. Looking for a shot, and it's ripped in! Madison Recupero powers it in. That was a beauty. Sent up by Skiba, looking for Georgina Clark. Here she goes. Clark to the net, takes it and makes it. Georgina Clark pops it in, burning by all the defenders. The Hillers net 3 goals in the first half and 2 more in the second half and take the game 5-1. The Hillers followed up with another 5-1 win on the road versus Ashland on Thursday, October 20th, and officially clinched the TVL Large title. The Hillers stand at 11 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties to close out week 7 of the fall season. They also ended the week on a 7-game winning streak. Congratulations to head coach Tom Skiba and the Hiller girls on capturing the 2022-23 TVL Large Championship. Hiller girls volleyball also hosted their Dig Pink game versus Ashland on Monday. Steve Sweetapple and Matt Clancy on the call.
Hebert, Kelly, Sensity.
Nice, that's in.
No.
Oh, no, sir.
I thought it was tipped. So that's it. Ashland takes the first set, 25-23. Simpson, Fielke, Krishina there for the set.
My
Hopkinton
Lord.
takes the second, or Clockers take the second set, 16-20. 25.
Got
Comes
it
in
over.
short. And
Let's
that's
go.
it. The Hillers come back, take
Wow.
the third set, 25-22.
What a service run.
Wonderful performance from the Hillers. So the girls. Off the net.
Oh.
Hebert. Politica goes outside to Simpson, blocked. And that's it.
That'll do
Ashland takes the match 3-1. Girls did fight back, Matt.
They
Gotta
really,
give them credit.
yeah, no, absolutely.
They did well.
They played really well, especially in that third set. To come back, fourth set, they almost did it. Dug themselves a hole early on, but really impressed with the way they played.
Yep. So Hopkinton falls to 8-4 in the Tri-Valley League, and Ashland improves to 10-3.
On Wednesday, October 19th, Hiller Boys Soccer battled Nipmuc.
The state in Division 2. It's looking like they'll get some very good seeding as Golembeski charging in, takes it, makes it. Sean Golembeski, you let him get loose, he'll do that every time. 1-0 Hillers. Talking to Coach Sawyer before the game, he's certainly enjoying this team this year. Here goes Golembeski. Sends it over, out in front, DeMcKelly pops it in. They make it look easy. Unbelievable.
Hillers leading 2-0, heading to the second half.
Golembeski along the end line. Past the defender, shot in. Smooth moves, Sean Golembeski. And the senior has his second goal of the day. Langdon. Into the box. Towards Golembeski. And it's deflected in. Wow. He didn't. I don't even think he knew that was coming. And it was, I believe it was Orion Samaga who had the initial contact with the ball. The goal will go to Golembeski.
The Hillers net a pair in the first half and another pair of goals in the second half and take the game 4-0. On Friday, October 21st, Hiller Boys Soccer hosted Ashland under the lights.
Some of the Hopkinton students in attendance taking in the action, supporting their Hiller Boys varsity soccer team into the box. And swing and a miss there, but Golembeski pops it in. Sean Golembeski does it again at 28:55 left to go in the first half and makes it 1-0 Hillers.
It was a 1-0 Hiller lead heading into the second half.
Centering pass, DeMcKelly, header, wrapped up. Oh, and no, they're going to give him the goal. They're going to say the ball was over the line. Ashland's certainly not happy, but to me it did look like the keeper was a little into the net. And they're going to say the DeMcKelly header was over the line. Iannelli. Centering pass, Golembeski. Shot in! Beauty of a setup by Iannelli, and Golembeski makes it 3-0.
Hillers add another pair of goals and take the win by a final of 3-0, and they also clinch the TVL Large Championship. The Hillers improve to 13 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties, and close out the week on a 9-game winning streak. Congratulations to the Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer Team, your TVL champions. It's time to tell you about some happenings in town you should know about. The Hopkinton High School Drama Ensemble presents Hawk. It will take place on November 17th at 4:30 p.m., the 18th and 19th at 7 p.m., as well as November 20th at 3 p.m. That's Hawk at the high school auditorium. Tickets are available online or the day of the performance at the door. Welcome to the Graveyard, a program hosted by the Hopkinton Public Library. Will take place Saturday, November 5th from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Get to know Hopkinton's graveyards at Welcome to the Graveyard, Saturday, November 5th. Our picture of the week. Big thank you to Mike Terosian for capturing this wonderful photo of a ceremony that took place prior to the start of the Hiller football game this past Friday against Holliston to honor the late Aubrey Doyle. Mr. Doyle's family was on hand and were presented game balls. Upcoming town government meetings include on Monday, November 7th at 7 p.m. we'll have the planning board meeting live on HCAM TV. And then on HCAM Ed, Tuesday, November 8th at 6 p.m., you catch the elementary school building committee meeting. For more information on upcoming town government meetings, head over to hcam.tv/gov or the town's website, hopkintonma.gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News, but don't worry, next Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we'll be back. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for tuning in. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will talk to you again soon. And don't go anywhere. A brand new Hopkinton Weekly is up next on HCAM. Take care, everyone.